Hello and welcome. My name is RAJABU MSULWA. I'm so excited to have you this time as I'm going to bring you forth the topic of today, the burdens and the blessing of singleness. As we know, singleness is variable, so we may have some burdens and the blessings. 3 months ago, I was talking to my friend and I asked him that what is your marital status, and he told me complicated. And I was wondering, if there's such a status as complicated. So today we must know, as single people, what God is intended for us to do. Who is a single person and what purpose do we have in life? There are various causes of being single, such as death of a spouse, when others are being single when their spouse have died. Others are single by divorce, which is more traumatic than death. This may cause depression, stress, and even anger. Others are being single by delay. This is much occur to the one who have in the careers, educational advancement, and other by decision due to spiritual influence, which may lead to spiritual singleness. And those who are being single by death and divorce, if they have children, it may result to single parents and etc. So I welcome you as we are going to study the word single with 6 letters. Every letter has a meaning. So today we are going to start with the first letter. But let us know the 6 letters of being single. As S stands for self-esteem, I stands for intimacy, N stands for need, G stands for God, L stands for loneliness, and E stands for expectation. Welcome for today's presentation as we are going to see self-esteem. Self-esteem, as by definition, is how one sees himself and how can adapt with others. So single people sometimes see themselves as incomplete, value themselves less than complete. And let me remind you, mathematically in mathematics, we were taught 1 + 1 = 2. And that's how it goes in mathematics. But not everywhere it goes like that. Biblically, the Bible tells us 1 + 1 = 1. That's why when you take the Father, the Holy Spirit, and the Son, it is 1 + 1 + 1 = 1. So sometimes we read the scriptures, we don't allow it to change us, but we go with our mind. You see? When you read your book in Matthew chapter 19 verse 5, it says, the two shall become one, and no longer 2, but 1. So the society, single people, should know, as you yourself, you are a complete person. You are a complete being. God never created a half person. One day my mother received a letter of invitation, which was telling her that I'm excited to have my partner, and as now we are becoming a whole thing, me a half and my friend and my partner a half. My mom laughed and said, this is not how it goes. So how do we need to define single people? Single people are all beings. By not understanding that some of the society have devalued women, knowing that they are not complete until they are married. They will never be complete unless they are in marriage. So they take women as incomplete beings, which is not true. Other society take women who are above the 28 and not married, that they are missing something. That is not true. Single people, they are being seen as not capable to do great things, and most of the single people are youth and young adults which have ability to do things. So by the society not knowing this, it can cause to a great depression. It can lead single people to addictive behavior due to their unhappiness. So to cover their unhappiness, they might meet themselves into this bad behavior or addictive behaviors. One of the publication research which was conducted in Britain had come with the results that single women and single men are the ones who are drinking much alcohol than the married people. So single people find themselves with depression, no hope, because they see themselves not having value, some of them. So we need to understand this concept. Other depression may lead to suicide. We see young adults who are doing suicide. They just climb somewhere high, up on the floors, and drop themselves down. So suicide has increased. That research had said that 50% increase from 1972 to 1989 in Britain had increased for young adults killing themselves. And these were single people with relationship matters. So we need to know that we are a complete being, and we are capable, and we have purpose to live in life. This will give us the meaning to value. So what's our conclusion here? That Jesus gives value. It does not matter how you see yourself or the society sees you. It doesn't matter how the society sees you. What is great is how Jesus Christ sees us, how God sees you. And this is what counts, because He values you. And He is disappointed for us taking ourselves a second chance, taking ourselves a second value, taking ourselves as incomplete beings while He created a completed being. He values you. That's why He came to die for you on the cross. And He says that I love you and I value you. So single people from today, they will look up and say, I will value myself because Jesus Christ values me. So how Christians and the single people will say that I have a value, I have a purpose to live just because I was created for a purpose. Thank you. Don't forget to be with us in the next section. I really love you. Be with a good time. Bye-bye.